All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rekam Barakatham. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a salute and the Shalom to all the Akim that are out here labor pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. This is an ancient manner and custom lesson. I did this ancient custom. Did a lesson on this ancient custom a while back, and I was at work listening to the Elder Yashawamba's lesson he put up. What is the name of the beast or the number of his name? Right. Very edifying. A lesson. Subscribe and be edified. He went into, he mentioned the custom of marks of consecration, right? Marks of consecration. Now, consecration, let's get that. Consecration. Consecration definition. All right. Consecration is the solemn act or ceremony of dedicating a person, place, or thing to a divine purpose, making it sacred or holy, right? So let's get this. Hold on.
And that number, all right, is simply chi-size stigma. 603 chi-size stigma. Now, stigma gives the whole understanding of what this is talking about away. But I'm going to go here real quick. And we always go into this, right? Basically, they want to make you a barcode. They want to make you a trackable, traceable cattle on their grid, on their digital grid, as they're building this new Tower of Babel, man. Okay? Scannable, traceable. I was just watching a video with the Elder Malcolm. He plays something from a movie, I believe Total Recall or something, where the cell phone was in your hand. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull that up. Okay.
This is Ezekiel 9:4. It says, set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, right? This mark was to be put on these the faithful ones for their protection when the faithless were to be destroyed. It showed that they belonged to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, right? Thus, it says the allusion here, it says the allusion is to a very ancient custom. In Egypt, a runaway slave was freed from his master if he went to the temple and gave himself up to the God, right? Receiving certain marks upon his person to denote his consecration to the deity, their worship. Cain had a mark put upon him for his protection, right? And that mark was a mark of leprosy. It say, as an evidence of Yahweh's promise to spare his life, notwithstanding his wickedness, right? To this day, all Hindus have some sort of mark on their foreheads, right? Signifying their consecration to their gods, right? Now, the Hindus hold on. Hindu mark on forehead, right? Now, it says Hindu forehead marks known as bindi, dot, or talkie, line, or shape, right? Let me show you real quick. Okay. Hindu, right? Let me see. Hope you all can see it. See that red dot on her head? On her forehead? Yeah. It says several passages in the book of Revelation represent the saints as having a mark on their foreheads, right? Now, the mark in Ezekiel 9 and 4 is a spiritual mark, right? It's called the Thawa. That is a mark exemption from judgment, all right? That is an exemption from judgment. Okay? Only the elect have only the elect will have the Thawa, the exemption from judgment. Okay? It's a see Revelation 7 and 3. Okay? Revelation 7 and 3. Hold on. I'll start up at 1. And these, it says, and after these I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, right? Holding back what? The destruction. It says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads, right? See? That thawa, the exemption from judgment. Right? Meaning what? The elect will be spared. They will be spared and delivered. Let's see. Revelation 9 and 4. See, it says, and it was given them it says, and it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, nor any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of Yahweh in their foreheads. See, so the ones that won't have the exemption from judgment will be destroyed. Okay? Revelation 14 and 1. Hold on. Revelation 14 and 1, it says, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion. What the hell was that? What's going on with this tablet? It say, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having their father's name written in their foreheads, right? Now, the name Yahweh Bashem Shah won't actually be written on our foreheads, but it will be in our mind. Okay, because Yahweh Shah said in John 17. Yeah, John 17 and let's see. It says what? I have kept them in thy name. John 17 and 12, it says, while I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name. Those that thou gavest me have I kept. It says, I have kept. And none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, that the scripture might be fulfilled. Now the son of perdition in John 17 and 12 is speaking of Judas Iscariot. Okay. It say Revelation 22 and 4. Okay. It says, and they shall see his face, and his name shall be written in their foreheads, right? It will be in our minds, right? In our heart, in our mind. It says the followers of the beast are also said to be marked in the forehead or in the hands, right? Now the followers of the beast, they will receive a physical mark. That is the mark of the beast, the MOTB, right? And those that will take it will be destroyed. They will die. Okay? So if you take that, you're going to be destroyed. Because you chose to be a permanent slave to Esau Edom. Right, man? And you Israelites, you Jakes, if you take it, you have committed a fornication, spiritual adultery, man. Let's see. See Revelation 13 and 16 and 17. Yep, here it is. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right? Now, mark in the Greek is charagma, right? Charagma. See? Charagma. It says what? A stamp and imprinted mark. See? So, well, yeah, hold on, let's get this. Harax, right? A pale stake, a palisade. See? It says, and that no man might buy or sell save either had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right, man? And the elder Yashawamba, he just broke down the name of the beast and the number of his name. Okay? He said what? Chi-Psi stigma, right? Chi-Psi stigma. It says, Revelation 14:9. It say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shemashah, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. See? All right, man. Now, you heathen, no one gives a fuck about you heathen. All right. The life of the heathen is irrelevant. All right. But this is to you Jakes, man. If you take this, you're going to be destroyed, man. You're going to die. All right, man? Yahweh Shemashah is going to destroy you. Because you chose to stay a slave, man. You bow the knee. If you bow the knee, you're going to be destroyed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's say Revelation 20:4. All right. It says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahushua Mashiach 1,000 years, right? Now, the ones that will reign, right now, the ones that will live and reign with Yahushua 1,000 years is the elect of the nation of Israel. They have been, what, man? Predestinated to make it. It says the Romans marked their soldiers in the hand and their slaves in the forehead. See? And we're back in Rome all over again. It says, the woman in scarlet whom John saw had a name written on her forehead. See? See? And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of all harlots and abominations of the earth. See? Right, man? So the marks of consecration, all right? The elect of the nation of Israel will, right, they have received what? They have received the mercies of David, all right? The Athawah in Ezekiel 9:4, the exemption from judgment, meaning what, they will be spared, right? And they will be delivered. See? So the elect has been predestinated to make it. They have been chosen before the foundation of the earth to make it and to reign with Yahushua. All right? The followers of the beast, they will receive the mark of the beast, the MOTB, right? Right? That small grain of rice, yeah. That and the ones that take it, they will be destroyed. Bottom line. All right, Let's keep on going.
This is GMS Maccabean Spirit 144. Subscribe and be edified. Waiting to see what you followers of IUIC and ISUPK are going to do when this is mandatory. Listen to this.
About 60 earlier, which is around 2030. I would say that by then, definitely the smartphone as we know it today will not anymore be the usual, kind of the most common interface. Instead, many of these things will be built directly into our bodies. So we're just so these things will anymore.
All right. He said, the cell phone as we know it, let's listen again.
Today will not anymore be the usual kind of. Listen to this real quick. About 6G earlier, which is around 2030. I would say that by then, definitely the smartphone as we know it today will not anymore be the usual kind of the.
All right, man. So the elect will be separated from everyone else. All right. The followers of the beast will be separated. So the marks of consecration, man. The elect will make it. Right. They have been chosen and predestinated to make it. The followers of the beast, they will be marked and they will be destroyed. Right, man? Their names will be written in the earth. Meaning what? They will be destroyed, man. Okay?
Common interface. Instead, many of these things will be built directly into our bodies. So we're just
And if you're looking at it, you can, see, all right, very, very craftily, they have a line going through those circles.
Right.
All right, for the World Economic Forum. And that's 666.
Yep.
See, 666 is embedded, all right, in a lot of the logos of this world. All right. It's even in the Taco Bell logo. The 6. Okay. See if we can look that up for you. Okay, it's on TikTok. But you can see the 6. There's another 6. And then you see that 6 right there. See if it comes up here.
All right, man. All right, man. So that's the lesson, man. So the marks of consecration. All right. So with that, I say shalom.